Hey folks, this is Mrs. Brummel here, and we are finishing the year with our last CJSF Teacher of the Month. So again, Teacher of the Month is a way for CJSF to give back to their school community, and I would like to recap the teachers that have been nominated this year. So we started the year in August and September with Miss Wright and Miss Shine. Mr. Escadon was our winner for October and Mr. Downey for November. We had Mr. Thangfall for December and Mrs. Flores in January, with Miss Gadina in February and Mrs. Ramirez in March. And just recently, Miss Casares was our nominee for April. So who did CJSF choose for the month of May? And they chose Mr. Regalado. Congratulations, Mr. Regalado, and all of the folks that have been nominated. The students really do appreciate all the hard work you do, and looking forward to next year and our nominees.
Good morning, Wildcats, and happy Friday morning. So, this is our last announcements for this, don't even know what to describe it as anymore, year. But we made it, and we're each better for it, and we're each stronger as people for it. And hopefully what we can start to do is start to heal and come together. But let's also move on with our announcements for today. We want to say a thank you for Ms. Brummel and CJSF students and all their recognition of the hard work that our teachers do for all of our students. And we want to say a big congratulations to Mr. Regalado for being recognized as this month's Teacher of the Month. And again, that was recognized by students. So again, thank you to all of our teachers this year, and a special recognition to all of our teachers that were acknowledged by their students as Teacher of the Month. And it's the last time that we're going to be going over this together, guys. So let's not forget that we are Weaver Wildcats. And as Weaver Wildcats, we hold ourselves to a different standard. And that's what we call the Weaver Way. So make sure that you continue in everything that you do to work responsibly. Have that excellent behavior and be excellent in everything that you do. Have that can-do attitude of achievement. It all starts with your attitude, and if you can do it, you will do it. Make sure, and this one is especially important to me, is valuing everyone and exhibiting respect. And I've had a lot of conversations with various students throughout our years together, and you guys know how important value and respect are. So make sure that we continue to value everyone and exhibit respect to all. And of course, if you're not learning, what are we doing? So we are always ready to learn in every situation. Again, that's not just school. That's everywhere in life. So remember to live the Weaver Way. All right, and as we get closer and closer to many things returning to, I don't want to say normal, but with things reopening, and as we get to start to come back together, make sure that we are continuing to practice good hygiene habits, and which all of these are. So let's just make sure that we continue to wash our hands frequently. We're practicing that good respiratory hygiene. We're trying to not touch our face as much as possible, especially those areas around our eyes, nose, and mouth. This is the one that will be changing, and I know that we are all happy about this, but until we get the final word, we are still maintaining some sort of social distance and face covering when needed. And then, of course, if you're feeling sick, take that time to heal and to get better and to take care of yourself. Alrighty, Wildcats. So on our last announcements, we'll just be reviewing these last few days, so that because we will not have announcements, so you can refer back to these ones if you need to know what's going on during next week. So today, distance learning students will continue their checkout appointments with their homeroom teacher, and because there's no virtual classes, everyone else is working on their end of the year packet. Now, let's not forget that our remembrance and honor of all of those that have served as we recognize Memorial Day on Monday. And then Tuesday, June 1st, we will have only our 6th and 7th grade students in person. So we look forward to our last couple days together. And distance learning students in the afternoon will continue their checkout appointments with their homeroom teacher. And again, everybody needs to be working on those end of the year packets, which gets us to Wednesday. And that is a big special day to all of our 8th grade students, as we will have our drive-through graduation that evening from 4 to 7. In-person students will be 6th and 7th grade only, as our 8th graders are getting prepared for their big night. And then there will be no virtual classes. Again, you should be working on your end of the year packet. Then we get to the last day of school on Thursday. In-person students, that will be our 6th and 7th grade only. And then there are no virtual classes, and it's just finishing up that end of the year packet. And that gets us to the end of our crazy, crazy, crazy school year. And it's the last day also this afternoon from 4 to 6 for the audition dates for next year's percussion team. Make sure that you go to that last day if you've been going this week. And Wildcats, this is our last announcements for the year. And for Mr. Gong, this is his last announcements as a Wildcat, as I will be going and working with our Farmdale Foxes next year. And so with that being said, I wanted to say this to each of you as Mr. Gong's quote of the day: goodbyes are not forever. Goodbyes are not the end. They simply mean I'll miss you until we meet again. Wildcats, you all have a very special place in my heart, and Weaver has a very special place in my heart. To all of phenomenal students that I've been able to work with and serve, make sure that you're always doing your best in any situation that you can. And to all of our phenomenal teachers and staff at Weaver, I will truly miss our interactions, and I have truly, truly enjoyed my time of service to each of you. But let's lighten the mood. You got to hear one of my last jokes of the year. Do fish go on vacation? Think about it, Wildcats. Do they? Of course not, because they're always in school. All right, Wildcats. Hopefully you know that a group of fish is called a school of fish. So hopefully you got that, but that's Mr. Gong's joke of the day and our last one for the year. Don't clap. I hear some of you clapping. Knock it off. You know you like them. Alrighty, Weaver Wildcats, we are to our final sign-off of the year. Let's not forget that as Weaver Wildcats, we are a team. And as Mr. Doman let us know, team means together, everyone achieves more. And for our final sign-off, don't forget, and I truly believe this, and I believe that this is in every single human being, that there is greatness in all of us. We just have to get out of our own ways to allow that greatness to shine. So don't forget, each one of you is great. Just allow yourselves to be. Have a wonderful, wonderful summer, Wildcats.